Now, a quick snapshot of where we are right now. Okay, we are in a brand new digital landscape. What that means is that we are living in a totally different world compared to 5-10 years ago, where social media wasn't even really that big. The messaging platform, well, everybody is talking to each other, but nobody is on there to talk to a business. No business is on that platform to use it or to leverage it as a marketing channel, right? So what is Facebook Messenger marketing? Let's take a look at the definition first. It is just a simple act of marketing to your customers using a messenger app, okay? And we are talking about Facebook Messenger in particular. It's basically the next wave for online marketers. It is going to be that big. And what is then chatbot marketing? There's a difference between Messenger as a platform and then the chatbot. Okay, the chatbot is basically a software or an application or a service as an application on the online on the internet that when you integrate with Messenger as a platform, it expands the functionality and the feature set of Messenger itself. Okay, now Messenger, for instance, you can do certain things, right? The moment you integrate that with a chatbot, it expands its functionality and it all of a sudden it becomes your superhero. All right, it enables you to do certain automation that you will never think that it is possible if you don't see it yourself. Okay, for instance, I'm going to show you what I've done, and you will see for yourself what I mean. Bots are the future. So basically, you got to understand this is where the world is heading. That is why Facebook has put so much attention and so much focus on promoting the Messenger platform as a marketing channel. Okay, you got to understand that bots are the future. All right, let's look at the growth of Messenger users so that you understand the potential and the landscape that we're playing in. Okay, so Facebook ads ecosystem, just look at what we have today. The monthly users as per Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, then we have WhatsApp, we have Snapchat, we have Twitter, we have Messenger, we have WeChat. Okay, now look at which platform has the biggest chunk of monthly users. Okay, we can see Facebook, we can see YouTube, we can see what Instagram is coming up, and WhatsApp, Messenger, WeChat. And take note of which one is a messaging platform. We have WeChat, we have Snapchat, we have WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram and Twitter, right? But look at which one is highest. And also know that who owns what. Facebook basically owns the top 3 messaging platform, which is WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. So together, Facebook basically owns the ecosystem, they monopolize the ecosystem, right? So let's take a look at the next thing, which is Messenger users growth in terms of numbers. Okay, in April 2017, 1.2 billion Messenger users. By September 2017, it's grown to 1.3 billion. Can you imagine it right now? Today, we are in 2019. So looking at the trajectory of the growth, it is going to be continued growth in that trajectory. Okay, exponential growth. Let's take a look at this chart again on the left hand side. And as you can see, the top 2 messaging platform is WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. All right, and the rest, if you even combine them, they don't even come close. So you know that in terms of messaging as a platform, Facebook owns them. Messaging platform growth has surpassed social networks. At one point, we know that social networks are the platform that has been growing so fast, all right? But now it has been overtaken by the messaging platform. And if you were to look at the top 3 messaging platforms that is in use, most popular in certain countries, right? China, Germany, Japan, UK, and US, you will begin to see that Facebook Messenger alone is pretty much dominating the scene. If you combine overall, Facebook Messenger has the biggest global reach, right? Okay, and also there's a recent article on Adweek that says 68% users prefer messaging over email, prefer messaging over a phone call when they are in a position to need to talk to businesses. Okay, brands who are not capitalizing on messaging are missing out on channel. Okay, so you got to understand where we are today. And financial institution has already from several years ago already started to adopt the messaging platform AI into the operations. Citibank, like for instance, my previous job, I was a senior vice president in user experience, leading creative team in a fintech institution, in a fintech company. So what we deal with are a lot of financial institutions and companies that deal with fund transfer all over the world, okay, global. And we begin to see that they are using AI extensively. They're using the messaging chat. They're moving into the messaging chat form to enable people to easily send money from one to another. It's like peer-to-peer sending money. It basically creates a brand new user experience for people to transfer funds from one another. Okay, so that's the trend. Big financial institutions are already into it. And another big trend is this. Now, as you know, Facebook has already found its many ways to integrate Messenger as a marketing channel into the Facebook ads platform. And that's huge, all right? But recently, if you haven't noticed, you should start to notice, especially if you're playing with Facebook ads, you will see that WhatsApp has already been integrated into the Facebook ad platform as well, the ecosystem as well. So now you can send your ads or your traffic through an ad to WhatsApp as a destination besides Messenger. Again, that's a trend, okay? And then another trend is this. You begin to see that big influencers in the world, key opinion leaders like people like Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, Russell Brunson, Frank Kern, Elon Musk, they are all using a chatbot, a messaging platform in the marketing effort. Not only the marketing effort, but also in the way to support their fans and users and the clients and customers. Okay, so again, if they are already in it, it's about time everybody should be thinking of adopting the platform. Right? We are living in an attention economy. So what that means is that the messaging platform has become a powerful business platform where you can build your brand and reach your customers like never before. Business has to go where eyeballs are because that's the pond with the biggest amount of fish. And if you're not there, you can bet that your competitor or other advertisers are going to be there. Okay, if you're not there, you are going to lose out. If you're not ready, if you're not prepared, if you're not equipped to compete in that where the biggest chunk of the audience are, then you are going to lose the game. All right, so instant messaging is basically where the eyeballs are. People spend most of the time on, as you can see, today's environment, you can see people texting each other all day long while they're commuting, and they're not even talking to each other on the phone. They're just texting and texting and texting, right? So people prefers to deal with businesses via text as well. Okay, so let's just take a look at the overall industry. We are talking about 1.3 billion users, meaning the moment you get onto the messaging platform, specifically the Facebook Messenger itself, you already have access to 1.3 billion people or audience, okay? And in 2018, imagine the numbers of people who are building bots, right? In 2018, there are already 300,000 bots in existence, active bots in existence. In 2017, just 1 year before that, the number was 100,000. In just one single year ahead, it went from 100,000 to 300,000. And you mentioned 2019, let's just say they're going on the same growth, and in 2020 it's going to be 500,000. Okay, so it's huge.